Welcome to Black Coffee, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Fly School Legend, here with Olivia the Great. We are Black Coffee, new podcast in the works right now. Today's topic, childhood. We're going to reminisce over our childhood and talk about the good old glory days, right? Okay, so.
You want to know one thing I miss about my childhood?
What's that?
Christmas.
Christmas used to be so bigger when you were a kid. You know what I'm saying?
It was like a sense of happiness you got.
Yeah.
It was like other holidays. It was like, yeah, it's Easter, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. But when it was Christmas, it wasn't even just the presents. It was like Christmas. It was like Christmas joy.
Right. It was just everybody together. The whole family's here. We're gonna eat this food, talk about stuff, and then just be happy. Just enjoy each other as like everybody as a family, you know.
Christmas was always the best for me when I was younger. I remember one time my grandma and my mama, they just got finished decorating the tree, and then me and my sister Marla, we were like, "Hey, can we get a candy cane off the tree?" My mama was like, "Nah, take your asses to bed," and I was like, "Bet." So me and Marla went to my grandma. Was like, "Hey, nanny, can we get a candy cane?" Because my mama got to listen to her mama.
Right.
And so he's like, "Can we get a candy cane?" My mama woke up the next morning and all the candy canes were off that. There was no more candy canes on the tree. Me, Marla, and my grandma sat there and ate all the candy canes. My mama was like, "What the hell, y'all?"
Dang. That's crazy. She really did that, yo?
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of, oh man. Just really was like, oh, you gonna say no? Bet we gonna ask your mama if we can get something then.
Right, and then she gotta listen to her mama.
Hey, you gotta listen to your parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then there was the cartoons that we used to watch compared to the ones that are on TV today. Pause. Are they really about to remake Ed, Edd and Eddy?
I'm so excited for it. Yep, they are. At least I think they are. I don't know. I don't know if it's a credible thing or not, but I really hope so. And I really like the graphics of it. It's like, I like the animations. I like cute cartoons. Like Teen Titans Go. Y'all, go to hell. I like the new Teen Titans Go more than the original Teen Titans. It's cute.
I mean, that's you're speaking for yourself. Me personally, I like the older ones. I like Ed and Eddy. Yeah. And I like the original Teen Titans because it was like they were cooler. Like,
yeah, they were. There's just like certain cartoons, like if you remake it, you have to make it exactly like the old one. Like, imagine if they made like a new Dexter's Laboratory. Bitch, y'all can't put no spin on that. Y'all gotta make it the original.
No, they would probably make it just like they made Teen Titans Go, Powerpuff Girls.
They got an iPhone.
I'm sitting here like, what? And I guess it's more like at the modern times or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Because all the kids got cell phones and shit. Because really, at this point in time, to be real with you, if I have, like, say I got Dish Network, right? Mm-hmm. All I have to do is just sign into the Cartoon Network app and just give it to my kid. And now they can watch whatever they want to watch now. Like, it's not like you had to wait until the next week to see the episode. Like,
you can just catch up whenever you want to.
You can catch up anytime. It wasn't like that before. Like, you literally had to. If you missed the episode, you missed the episode. You missed it. Everybody at school was talking about it, and if you missed it, then you was just left out. But now everything is just so connected. So I guess
which is good in a way. Like, I'm not mad at progression. Like, we supposed to progress. We're supposed to be a progressive, society. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, keep some tradition, I guess you can say.
I'll say, like, you ever wanted to go to a restaurant and you wanted to order something and then notice, oh damn, I actually got to call them and talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like when you like ordering like pizza or Chinese food, you actually got to call.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, I got to actually call them. I can't order this online. Like, you don't ever. Oh man, I think are we spoiling ourselves?
Yeah, well, I think we are kind of spoiling ourselves in a way.
I feel like we want everything just so easy.
I mean,
I don't know what we ventured off into this, but it's a subject that we need to tackle. I really feel like here's my theory. What happens when you can't make it easier?
Then you find another approach. So I'm in the mindset of work smarter, not harder.
Right.
Like, I can write, like that essay that I turned in last week. I wrote that thing in I had that assignment for about a month. I did it the night that, like the day before, wrote it in 2 hours, and I still did good. Like, I think that was the best essay I've written in my whole college career, but I still did it. So I worked smarter, not harder, because I know I work better under pressure. See, I didn't want to do the process. I just wanted it now. And I feel like that's kind of like how people are now. Like, they want that quick fame, but we're like the quick success.
The popcorn success. I want the success overnight. The popcorn
success.
Yes.
And it's like, they can do that now because of the way social media is set up. Like, bitch, if you go viral, you in there.
You in the game now. Now everybody is following you. Everybody wants to hear your music now, you know. Just like, well, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. Just like, you know, I just find it, I don't know, man. I feel like the way that everything is set up right now, it is, if as far as like entertainment and shit, it's really hard to just not get your name out there because it's so easy to do. I can literally DM somebody who's under, like, you might be an affiliate of somebody who's a friend of like Kanye West, right? And you can somehow, some way get that influence to him, and he'd be like, hey, this goes hard, you know, whatever. Hey, and salute. He might give you a kudos or some shit. But if it catches his attention, he might, you know what I'm saying, all right, so what you trying to do as far as like being a creative influence? Well, not necessarily with Kanye, but with just any artist anyone, in general. Yeah. You know. Well, that's one thing. You know something else I noticed? Like, all right, what was the first game system you ever played?
I had a PlayStation 2, and I had Tricky. It's like that snowboarding game. I had that in Tetris.
So your first system was a PS2?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
My first system was like a Nintendo 64. That was my first gaming system, was a Nintendo 64. And I feel like now a kid's first system is going to be an Xbox One.
I mean, which is fine. Like, we're not hating on it, because that's what they have now. Like, they don't really have PlayStation 2s like that. It's like the one thing that I really don't understand about older generations that just always get on my nerves is like, when I was your age, we didn't have that. Yeah, but you still utilize the stuff that you had, and now we're utilizing the stuff that we had. It's like, just like how we didn't have half the stuff that like y'all didn't have half the stuff that we have now.
Right.
Think about the generations that was like way older than you. They had to get around on a horse and carriage. They got around on feet, but you still have a car. Are you going to complain? Be like, hey, like I have a car. They have a horse and carriage. We're not upholding tradition. Like no, there's nothing wrong with progression.
Flip phones. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, yeah, when I was a kid, I had a flip phone, and now you guys are here with an iPhone. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Because iPhones weren't out back then.
Right. Nobody.
We're supposed to be able to progress. We're supposed to improve society. But if y'all keep getting mad about the stuff that y'all didn't have as a kid, that's not fair. It's different. Like, since kids, like, go back to childhood. Like, kids, their faces are so glued to a screen. It's like they watch children play on YouTube and make money off of YouTube. Why don't you go get the toy? I mean, your parents got to get it, but why don't y'all go outside and play and stuff like that? It's different in that aspect, you know? Because
everything is attention, like not even attention, but like, like everything is attention span based. Do you remember when fidget spinners first came out? Yeah. Everybody was on the fidget spinners. Like 2 weeks later, they were dead. I mean, they were there for like a good solid, like, but look at all the places that sells fidget spinners. Like who just wants a fidget spinner right now?
No, it's not even the thing with a fidget spinner is for people with anxiety.
Yeah.
It's supposed to help people stay focused and stuff like that, because some people it's called a fidget spinner for a reason. It's like some people, they need to fidget in order to stay focused. You know, like your hands have to move, your hands have to stay busy. And that's just a way to stay busy so you're not constantly tapping on something, so you're not constantly doing, something to distract people. So that's what it was made for. Yeah, it blew up and a lot of people got it, people who didn't need it, but I guess I don't know.
I mean, I agree.
I mean, there are a lot of trends and fads that like once it's popular for like a few weeks, but to a month, it's gone. Like it
It's
never
gone,
like.
bro.
Why is no one talking about Ebola?
Remember the H1N1 virus?
Wasn't that the swine flu? Was it?
Yep.
Bro, yeah.
That shit just came and gone.
It just came and gone.
Yeah. We can definitely cure that shit, right? Anyways, before it goes any deeper than that, this stuff like, like cars,
Yeah.
how different cars are.
I like the newer cars.
I like the newer cars too.
I don't like the self-driven cars. That shit's weird to me. It's like,
how can a self-driven car predict traffic?
Exactly.
You can't predict. I don't care. Like, you can't predict people's movements. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. But that's for like rich people. Rich people that just want to experience it, I guess.
It's like, okay, so yeah, your car will brake, right? Like, say for instance, like if you buy something, your car will automatically know to brake because it is a self-driven car, but the car behind you, that thing can still slam into you.
Exactly.
Because your car. I guess that no one watches shit like Smart House.
Yeah.
If your car got full control, that thing gonna take over. Like Smart House, they wouldn't let them leave the house. They was like, hey, you can't do that. Then like put restrictions on stuff like that. Imagine your car, I'm not gonna say your car getting mad at you, but imagine like a glitch happen and your car take you somewhere where you don't want to go. Your car drive off a bridge, your car do all this other stuff.
Right. That's it.
So is it like a Tesla, because that's a self-driven car? Is it like a smart car? Because I know there are smart cars, but is Tesla still considered a smart car, or is it just a different branch of it, or what?
Yeah, I think what they do is they send I think it's hooked up to like satellite GPS, and it uses cameras also, and it probably has a algorithm in it or some type of equation to where it's like, okay, if you see this image, measure this distance from that distance and then determine how fast to go. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I'm just theorizing how exactly it works.
I guess we could look it up.
I mean, who knows?
My phone's way over there.
Yeah, I don't think it's that important.
I think it's important because I want to know. I want to be educated.
Yeah. All right, well, hold on. I got you. Wait a minute. There's some technical difficulties right now, people. But this is what they call a pre-recorded podcast. And I think later on we'll have it to where we can set it up to where we can go live and stuff on different occasions. All right, but for right now, we're going to focus on this. All right, here you go. You can go to Google. All right, while she's doing that, we are going to have a quick segment to shout out some albums that I've been listening to lately. All right. What new album? Because, Nas just dropped his album. Salute to him. We got Drake's album coming tomorrow, actually. The Scorpion album.
Trash.
If you're you saying Drake is trash?
I fucking hate Drake.
Hey, everybody has an opinion, right?
If it ain't Kanye, I ain't want it.
I feel you. Kanye's Ye album was a great body of work, along with Kid See Ghost, him and Kid Cudi. Tiana Taylor's album, I haven't heard it yet, but I hear great things about it. Everything Is Love with Jay-Z and Beyonce, very solid piece of art. I'm fucking with it a lot. And then you got your A$AP Rocky just made an album, Testing.
It doesn't really give you
something, they would literally make a car, right, and put crash dummies in it just to test the seatbelt feature, like to see how safe it is.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, it's normal, but who's the first person to, you know what? Have they always just been testing on dummies? Like, when did that first start? When was that a thing?
Maybe I don't know.
Hey man, the world at our fingertips, right? What you got over there?
Well, I can't find anything about a Tesla, but The crash dummies were invented in 1949.
1949, you say?
Yeah.
So before then,
They're not really cars, though. They had horse and carriages.
Not in the 40s.
In the 40s?
They was like,
LOL, I thought that said.
Yeah, we talking about 1940. They had some type of car.
Oh no, this was before, but the one that in the auto industry, like with cars and shit, that's 1968.
That's when they started using crash dummies?
Yep.
The more you know, right?
Maybe they use animals because they do test animals for a lot of shit. Like they send monkeys to space, knowing that a monkey can die. They use them to test out makeup and shit. You don't think they'll put an animal behind a wheel and see how safe it is? I don't know.
We're just theorizing here. This isn't information we know, people. Yeah, this is just theorizing. This is just theories and hypotheses. You know, hey, we don't need nobody knocking on our door, all right? We don't need that because we coming with the blackout, you feel me? We coming with it.
I thought I got shot. I was like,
oh yeah, we coming with it. All right. Anyways,
my heart is racing. I was like, what is that thing they're shooting at us?
Everybody's heart is racing right now who just heard that. They'd have no idea what's going on. But they're gonna get that notification soon. Don't worry about it. But sometimes you ever been doing something and you be focusing and then you, oh shit, what is that? Like just out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, we so distracted by our phones and I love it. Like I don't care. I love my phone. I'm so connected to it. It's how I stay connected. Stop it.
You got to be notified. You know, everything is You remember when alarm clocks were the thing? Like when you had to have an alarm clock, but now I just use my phone.
You know what I don't understand? How my mama know to wake me up at 7 a.m. to take me to school when she don't know how to use technology? Did her body just like naturally wake up?
Yeah, sometimes your body will just naturally just be like, oh, it's time to get up.
It's like she'll like wake up, hey, time to go to school. No alarm clock, no nothing.
It comes with conditioning.
One time I tried to catch Santa Claus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna catch Santa Claus today because like I used to believe Santa Claus ain't real. I used to believe in Santa Claus and
he
stuff.
Is, if you're a child, then he is real. He's very real. If you're, go ahead. What was you saying?
No, he ain't real. But don't lie to these kids.
Newsflash. All right, let's go.
Newsflash. But I was like, I'm gonna catch Santa today, and I had this little Nokia phone. It was used to be my mama's, but she got a new phone, so she just gave it to me. You know, I never charged that bitch. But
yeah.
I had this Nokia, and I set it for 12 a.m. I should have never told anyone that I was going to do it. I should have just did it and whatever. And I remember I slept in the front room. I was on the couch, not the front room, like the den area. And I'm gonna sleep right here. And so then I was like, okay, my alarm's gonna go off at 12 a.m. I'm gonna wake up and catch Santa. That thing never went off. And I was like, my mama turned off the alarm because she knew that I was trying to catch Santa, quote unquote, Santa in the act.
Right.
And so she was like, I can't wake her up. But I'm a light sleeper. How did they get all those toys and shit in without waking me up?
The world
I am a light sleeper. It's like you slightly move, and I'm like, stop moving. I'm trying to go to sleep. You slightly move. You like cough in your sleep. Shut up. Like.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I'm a very heavy sleeper.
Yeah, you are.
Very heavy sleeper.
Yo,
hey
he
man,
like pushing me off the edge of the bed. I be trying to wake him like move.
Hey man,
and he doesn't. He doesn't budge.
Hey man,
move.
All right.
Wake up. Doesn't say
movies.
Anything. Oh, no. Oh, so you want me to get off your head right now?
Hey.
Rampage was the best movie I have ever seen. Like Black Panther was my favorite movie, but Rampage, I feel like Rampage has Black Panther beat on the ratings of best movies in my opinion. At least in my head.
You said Rampage?
Yes.
Rampage is a pretty good movie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Black Panther.
It made you jump.
When? You talking about with the wolf scene?
Yeah, like when the wolf jumped out of nowhere, we thought that he was gone.
I didn't jump.
Yes, you did.
I was startled. There's a difference.
Okay.
I was out of my element.
Okay.
Yeah. Anywho.
But it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have used someone other than Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm so tired of seeing The Rock.
He's an
Especially,
actor,
bro. I know that, but especially in like hardcore movies and shit. Like, I feel like that movie would have been funnier if they made Kevin Hart the person, someone who you wouldn't expect in a action movie.
But then it would be a comedy though, like
It was a comedy. It was funny when the monkey kept
Rampage?
flipping him off. Yes,
that was not
and
a
then
comedy.
he was like this.
That
like,
was
he,
most
like,
definitely an action movie. That was an action movie.
it was still funny.
Yeah, it was
Maybe
funny.
I just have a fucked up sense of humor, but it was funny to me. My bad, babe.
I mean, are you good? I wanted to see Deadpool too. I still want to see it.
I gotta see the first one.
The first one is hilarious. It's so funny. Now that is a funny movie. It's supposed to be a action movie, but it's actually funny because of how much Deadpool just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, I don't know. He's bridal.
I feel like you're a Deadpool. Like if you were any character, you were definitely Deadpool because you do not care.
I don't give a fuck.
Did you say death?
No, I would be Deadpool.
Oh, I thought you said Deathpool. I'm like, that's not a thing.
Is that a remix character? We're remixing superheroes now.
But
newsflash.
I feel like if I was a superhero, I would be Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, you say?
Yeah, like the black man in I think he's in Harlem.
Yeah.
And like he's like really indestructible and shit like that. Like he was in jail and I think he underwent a scientific study within like some. Have you seen Luke Cage?
No, but I know Luke Cage from the comics.
Yeah, I only know it from Netflix. But the second season is I need to catch up on it. But you know, like he was like, I feel like I'm more of like Luke Cage because like I'm just chill. I'm not really a superhero.
Quick side note.
But okay.
I want to go to.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No.
I'm listening.
No.
Yes.
Go ahead. You already distracted me.
I want to go to one of those stores that got comic books in it. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So a comic book store?
Yeah. The little trade, you know the trade store, right?
No.
They have records and stuff in there.
Oh, the vintage shop?
Yeah, the vintage shop.
Yeah,
I want to go in there. Anyway.
But like, cause he like mind his own business. It's like he doesn't like go out there and save the day. It's not like he doesn't wake up every morning, drink his black coffee. He doesn't. He doesn't. Like he doesn't drink like his black coffee or anything like that. And like just like, hey, I'm gonna go out and save the world. He just like, hey, if he out in public, it's okay. If he's out in public and he sees something, it's like, all right, then I'll do it. It's not like he doesn't. He's unintentional. Stop it. He's unintentional, you know?
It has to be funny some way. Yeah, we're approaching 23 minutes right now in the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, we're approaching 23 minutes.
I feel like we've only been talking for 5.
Well, when you talk to somebody who you actually want to talk to, it doesn't seem like that long. But
I know. I love talking to you.
Yeah. The feeling is mutual, babe. I like talking to you too. Hey, man. All right, let's move on to something else.
Remember that show, Between the Lions?
Between the Lions. Oh my God, bro. You're taking me down memory lane. I used to love that show.
It's like, I don't know why I loved this man so much. You know, like the little man in his pants. Not the man in his pants. It's like he had like the crazy pants.
Yeah, with the crazy pants.
Yes, I don't know why. It was so creepy. I didn't like it, but I was so obsessed. Every time that segment of Between the Lions came on, I was like dancing. Something in the pants. I'm like, what is this? And it was like, I love that.
Oh man. I think my favorite subject from that show was my favorite skit was the cliffhanger dude.
Yes.
He always was hanging from a cliff.
That's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Yeah, because
he never helped him. The helicopter never came
by, bro. And every time he would jump down or like, I remember one time he actually got off the cliff. He jumped down onto like a trampoline, but the trampoline bounced him right back up, so he had to grab the cliff again.
Bro, he should have just jumped back down.
It wouldn't have been that. It wouldn't have been that good. Also, another show.
Wait,
what are you about to say?
Between the Lions.
Yes.
Remember Jane? I think it was like Jane and Dick. It's like, look, see, coming down the lane. Here's come Jack. Here's something. Here comes Chicken Jane. It's like, It was like the chicken, and it was like words and shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I remember those two knights.
The two knights that would come together. Yeah. Wow.
R. Car.
R. Car.
They really had that on TV. Dang. And it was on PBS. That's why I say funny, PBS. No, let me say PBS was better than any of those other TV shows.
It really was, and it was so educational.
Yes.
Like, bro, I know how to spell R because of Between the Lions. Like, but now the stuff nowadays, oh wow, a puppy saving the day. Oh wow, what Teen Titans Go? Like, these shows aren't like, they're not. Yeah, Paw Patrol. They're not educational.
Nah.
Like, I learned Spanish from Dora. Like, I've learned so much, like Sesame Street.
I learned
like, come on.
I learned where Albuquerque was because of Looney Tunes.
Really?
Because every time Bugs Bunny would always say I should have took that left at Albuquerque or something like that.
Isn't it in New Mexico?
Yeah, it's in New Mexico. Yeah. And
I want to visit there. I want to put that on our bucket list.
Topeka, Kansas.
Oh. Put on our bucket list.
That was all right, I got you. That was from what's that show called? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It is hot in Topeka.
I've never heard.
You never seen that? We got to watch it one day.
Okay.
Movies. It was something else about to talk about as far as PBS. It was like
another show you was about to say.
Reading Rainbow.
I loved it. It was a black man on there. He was the main person. Y'all want to know how stupid I am, listeners? For the longest, I thought that Ben was okay. Yeah. I thought that Ben Carson was the nigga on Reading Rainbow.
Ben
Carson. Until like recently, because I was like, what happened to Ben Carson? And I was like, oh, that's not the man on Reading Rainbow. Because then I looked up man on Reading Rainbow. They don't even look alike.
No, they don't look
Ben
alike. Ben
Carson was the guy who separated the two twins.
Right.
I remember seeing a documentary on him in first grade, and I was literally so obsessed with him. I wanted to be a neurosurgeon until I realized that I need science, and fuck science. But you need science. So I was like, nah, never mind. So then I forgot about Ben Carson for a while until this man decided he wanted to run for president, and then decided to be a Republican.
Yeah,
and then decided to, completely get his black card revoked. The moment he said that Africans and slaves were immigrants, boy, no, immigrants come over here for a better life. We were forced
to come over here to work for free. Underline the free.
Free. Right? And if we say, hey, nah, we tired, nigga, get the whip.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bullshit,
no. Bro.
So and fuck Ben Carson.
For what?
Yeah.
You dig me?
Were there really a lot of black cartoons out there?
Black cartoons?
I can't really think. There was black, like, shows, like, The Cosby Show, That's So Raven, right, stuff like that. But I've never, not any animated.
Let's talk about this. First of all, the most popular one and well-known that you have to admit and recognize in every conversation like this is the Proud Family.
Yeah. Oh, dang. You right. You are right. I forgot. I was thinking, I said, I can't find. Proud Family was.
How did you forget about the Proud Family? That's like, my dude. How did you forget about the Proud Family, bro?
My bad.
All right.
The Proud Family, they were that family, bro. It's like the wife was in control, even though
Little Oscar, Bill, my nigga.
I'm stupid. I love Little Bill. I love Little Bill, but listen, and that was just a cool black family too.
Yeah.
It's not even stereotypical. It's just the traditional black family is Trudy. She was so successful. She was a veterinarian. And then Oscar, he was the man of the household, but Trudy was still the neck that turned the head.
Trudy!
Trudy! But it's just and then Sugar Mom was the grandma. Cause black people, they take we don't put our families in.
We really homes. Don't. We're really nah, grandma, you got to come with us. We ain't finna put you over there with the white folks.
And then Sugar Mama, she was still crazy, beat her grandkids.
And then she had the poodle. That crazy ass poodle.
I'm telling you. And then And then like Dejanay was my favorite character.
Dejanay.
Like Dejanay was my favorite
Hey.
character because like she was so urban.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say ghetto because I'm not comparing. I'm not equating ghetto to blackness. That's not what we're gonna do. But Dejanay was so like out there. She was outspoken with the blonde hair, the crop top. Like was she won? What's his name? Sticky, whatever.
Yeah, Sticky or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she won him, and that bitch continued. She was, dang, I want you, and I'm gonna get you. Kind of how I was with you. I want you, and I'm gonna get you. I got him.
Wow.
Even though he shot his shot.
I did.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, right. Anyways,
he shot and he scored.
Hey, man.
Stop. Wow.
We got to keep this podcast on some, topic based. All right.
It was a topic.
It was a topic. No,
it was a topic.
You're definitely just talking about our relationship at this point.
What, for 5 seconds?
That's for the next podcast.
Okay.
Shh. All right. I just got a notification. Time
to change the subject.
Let's go with what other black cartoon shows? Little
Bill was actually really good because like the one thing that I hate about society, and like the media, when it's like a black family and they're like animated, they always make the mom lighter, and the dad is the one who's darker because they like the way society and like the media sees is like black women they ain't as good.
You see my phone?
Yeah, it's not they not as good as like light skinned women.
Keep it plugged up.
It's like
yeah.
But like on Little Bill, they like completely deviated from that. It's like the mama was darker, the dad was light skinned, they actually had like, and then Susie from Rugrats.
Susie Carmichael.
She was that bitch. I loved her.
Why do alright, so I feel like most cartoons, there's always have to be like that token, like
that
black
token
kid.
black person.
Yeah,
like on Codename Kids Next Door. Is that number 5? Was you
number 5?
Don't get me wrong, I like number 5, but they always have to have that token black person.
Yeah, and then you got it's like that in every single TV show though. You had Susie Carmichael for Rugrats, number 5 for Codename Kids Next Door. You had Gerald from Hey Arnold. And
they made that man play basketball.
Yeah.
And then like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Will. We know Will was black.
Yeah, Wilt was black.
Know
Wilt was
Wilt.
Yeah. And he played basketball too.
Arm wilted because he had
homie from
arm.
Nothing. Homie from what's homeboy name from Recess?
Oh dang, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
and he did play basketball. Yeah.
With the basketball in hand.
You see, they racist. I don't care. It's not like just downright utter racism, but it's like still structural. Yeah.
Homie from The Simpsons, you know what I'm saying?
But
wasn't he a cop?
I don't remember. I did not watch The Simpsons, so there's no way I could remember. But the one black cartoon that I actually really do like with the inappropriate shit.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Show.
I
love the Cleveland Show. Like I don't like American Dad. I don't like Family Guy, but the Cleveland Show, little Rollo. Y'all, this man. Okay, so Fly School Legend over here told me that when I talk and complain, sometimes I sound like Cleveland Brown Jr.
Well, hey, Junior. Yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. How are you doing, Dad? You doing? Yes, Dad. All right, so now we have a list of black cartoon shows. You got Hammerman. That's the MC Hammer TV show. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
The Boondocks. You got Black Dynamite.
Never heard of it.
You've never... I gotta show you episode.
Okay.
You got the PJs.
I love the PJs. I wasn't allowed to watch it. I snuck and watched it. Sorry, Mama.
The PJs. Then you got Fat Albert.
That was a show?
Yeah. Fat Albert, the cartoon. It started off as a cartoon show.
I didn't know that.
Actually, I really feel like it started off as a comic book.
Really?
Yeah. Most cartoons come from comics. Most of them. All right. Then you got Class of 3000. That was Andre 3000's cartoon show. They were all playing instruments and stuff.
Yeah, I think I watched it. Let me look up a picture. I might have.
This show right here.
Was it on? I did watch that. I didn't know it was Andre 3000. No.
Yeah, this was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I watched that.
It only had one season, and I loved it. I love that cartoon show.
Yeah.
All right, so what else we got? We got Static Shock.
Didn't watch it.
Fillmore.
Did not watch that.
Osmosis Jones.
Didn't watch it.
You didn't? Oh my God. The Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Nope.
Then you got Mr. T.
Nope.
And then you got Freaknik.
I did not watch it. What the hell?
Freaknik is... That's the it came out in 2010. It was like a little show, a little skit show or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They had basically T-Pain was Freaknik. I'm finna show you a picture of it. It's this show right here. I think it came on Adult Swim.
Yeah, I never watched that. Literally never even heard of it.
Never heard of it.
But That's So Raven was a really good show. I really loved That's So Raven. And like her new show, Raven's Home on Disney Channel. It's not as good as That's So Raven, but it's still up there.
I feel like So you ever notice how many voices Snoop Dogg has actually made in cartoons? He's been a lot of characters in cartoons.
Has he? Like what?
He's been he was a member of Lethal Interjections on the Boondocks. He was that. He also played a part. I think he was another character in the Boondocks too. And then he was what other stuff? He's been in a lot of movies too. A lot of movies, you know.
I know he was on Soul Plane. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the pilot that died after eating some shrooms?
It's been so long since I've seen Soul Plane. I don't even know.
I know Kevin Hart was in it, I think.
Yeah.
And Monique,
yeah.
And Lonnie Love, bro. I love Lonnie.
All of them were in there, you know. All of them in there.
Have you noticed that McDonald's tastes different now than when we were kids?
Yeah, I'm noticing that about McDonald's.
Taco Bell too.
Taco Bell tastes different. You know, I really didn't start eating Taco Bell until I was older.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, I love Taco Bell. We always got the little cinnamon twist.
And like, I really didn't start eating Burger King like that until I was older too, because we used to have a Burger King, but our Burger King allegedly had snakes in it, so they shut it down. Yeah, they shut it down. And it was shut down for like a good 10, 15 years.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this
motherfucking
Burger
restaurant.
King.
Yeah. I've only
snakes
been
on the plane.
Snakes on the Plane. That's not. I think that was a movie I literally seen it once and just never watched it again.
I just know that one scene.
It's so many movies that I'll never watch again. It's just like, all right, yeah, that's cool, I guess.
What's the one movie that you will watch and you don't care like how many times you watch it, you just love it so much you can continue to watch it?
Next Friday.
Really? I hate that movie.
Next Friday.
See, mine is Shark Tale. That and Shrek.
I can literally watch Next Friday all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Any of the Friday movies.
See, I don't like those movies.
I love Friday. That's my shit. Friday or How High. Movies that deal with weed, right? So you got How High. Speaking of weed, guess who just got legalized?
But
Oklahoma.
Guys, it's still medical. It's probably going to take a while.
It
I'm pretty
don't
sure
matter.
they're going to put so many restrictions
It's legal.
on it. And I'm pretty sure the people who actually need it are the people who are like on Medicaid,
It's
Medicare.
legal, Ace.
It doesn't matter. But
Ace.
listen. Like let's get real quick.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're still going to make it where people can't get a hold of it. The people who actually need it.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like they're going to make where only people with private insurance can get it. Like only private insurance companies can like provide it for their users. People like Medicaid, Medicare, people who's getting like paid for by like the government and stuff like that. I feel like they won't be able to get it because they won't cover it.
Right.
And I feel like some people are they're going to think that people are going out there only to smoke, but in reality there's a difference between medical marijuana and recreational, because at the end of the day people are still going to smoke recreational marijuana. Because like, you think that if someone with glaucoma smokes some recreational marijuana, they gonna get cured? No, because they need the medical.
Right.
There's a difference, different chemicals and shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they gonna really try to, quote unquote, crack down on it.
Yeah.
Pun intended, crack.
Because they said yeah, people caught, because now they already know people smoke. So now, medical is legal now. I can smoke.
And it's like people like with glaucoma who actually need, like, people like older people, like, help with their arthritis, help with like cancer, shit like that. I feel like they don't know that people actually need this stuff. We're still Oklahoma. We will never be on Colorado and California's level.
No.
We are not like, hey, here's a dispensary, blah blah blah. I feel like it's not going to be like that.
I do, but I feel like
it's going to take a while.
It's going to take at least like 2 years. At the most.
Longer than that, because I think Arkansas got theirs in 2016. Like, say it was going to be illegal, either recreational or medical, medicinal. I don't know. It's one of them. They still ain't enforced it yet. Well,
for people like me, I could probably go to the VA and then like, hey, what's up? And then they'll just give me a prescription. And then, they'll probably already have it.
Oh, so you can go to the VA.
Hey, man. Hey, man. All right, so.
Okay.
All right. We're approaching 40 minutes right now. Actually, 42 minutes. So I'm thinking
let's introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I think
we need to talk about who we are. We're not just two random people with a podcast.
Yeah, so
I am Olivia the Great, and I am currently a student at the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma, studying psychology with a minor in sociology.
Me, on the other hand, my name is Fly School Legend. I am a producer / DJ / artist / graphic designer / gamer / whatever, right? And I am currently a United States military veteran with only 2 years on my belt. Why I got out, that is another situation for that's another podcast topic that we're not going to hit on today. But for those that know, you know what's going on. So, all right. So I think that we're going to try to wrap this up here.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Then. You know what I'm saying? Go on, wrap it up then.
In the words of Quavo, wrap it up then.
Go on, wrap it up then. You know, and today was our first episode. Shout out to our sponsors over at flyschoollegend.com for all the latest and greatest beats and new music dropping. There will be another Fly Mix dropping on the 4th of July. This podcast is more than likely going to be uploaded on the 30th. And we will see you guys right here next week when we brew you up another cup of black coffee. Y'all enjoy.